My name is Erica Jones, and I'm going to be talking about obesity and the increase that's been seen in obesity in our generation because of an increase in junk food advertisements. The specific commercial that we're going to be watching is for Trix cereal. Trix cereal is a cereal that is super sugary and low in nutritious value and is actually advertised specifically to kids, so we're going to watch this.
Kitty, this party is for rabbits.
Hey, I'm a rabbit.
Surprise!
This party's for me. Can I have some tricks?
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. But you can have a surprise gift.
And so can you. You can send the silly rabbit a birthday card from the back of specially marked boxes, and we'll send you
Yes!
a surprise gift only with Trix cereal, part of our good breakfast.
All right. So that is the ad that we're going to be talking specifically about today. All right. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is advertising strategies. So the characters in the advertisement, such as the Trix rabbit and the cartoon kids, resemble TV show characters, which serve as a familiar face for children. Much like how adult advertisements might have celebrities or qualified professionals like doctors or dentists to back the product, this is super similar with kids because what they're used to is cartoons, and so for them, cartoons are a familiar face and they are a reputable source to be receiving this product information from. Oftentimes, there isn't a clear break between shows and commercials, and children may have a hard time distinguishing between the two. There typically isn't a moment where they say, okay, now we're switching to advertisements. Some kids might actually think that it's still part of the show or see the silly rabbit as just an extension of the show that they're watching. So sometimes it's really hard to distinguish between content and advertisements, and these kids might not even know that they're being sold something. Along the lines of social comparison theory, which talks about how people have a tendency to find their identity through comparing themselves to others, the Trix are for kids logo or tagline of the Trix cereal brand brings with it a sense of entitlement for children to get Trix cereal, since Trix are in fact for kids and they are kids. So they identify with the age group of kids, and when this Trix cereal is being told that it's for kids, kids might have a sense of entitlement thinking that because they identify with that group of kids, this is something that they should have. Okay, now we're going to talk about the party atmosphere. A lot of this commercial would fall into characteristics of high sensation-seeking messages. The music and flashing lights and reference to a birthday party is high energy and exciting to keep the attention of children. So if a kid might have been watching a show and might have planned to go get a snack or go to the bathroom during the commercial, if this is the first commercial that comes on, it might captivate their attention enough for them to stay and watch the commercial. So right off the bat, it's something exciting for the kids to see. The excitement of the party ties a happy connotation to Trix cereal and makes it enticing for the children viewing the commercial. So trigger word of birthday party or just that there's friends there, there's parties, there's music, all of these things have a connotation of happy with these kids, so they immediately now have tied this correlation between Trix cereal and being happy and having friends and this birthday party atmosphere. Okay, now we're going to look at masking the effects. Although they're just cartoons, notice that most of the cartoon children are thin, yet all are indulging in and promoting Trix cereal. So all of these kids are eating Trix cereal, super excited about it. That's the whole point of this commercial, yet most of them that you see are super thin. This shows that there isn't an accurate portrayal of the effects of sugary cereal on the body when the characters that they show consuming the cereal are all thin and show no struggles with obesity. So it's sort of misleading that the kids that are super excited about eating this cereal might not actually realize the effects that it would really have on their body, since they're seeing all these kids eating it that are all super thin, super fit, even though they're just cartoons. TV viewing is associated with incorrect beliefs about food's nutritious value. They make no reference to the fact that the high sugary cereals can lead to obesity whenever they show these thin children eating the cereal. So now we're going to talk about the surprise gift. So about halfway through the commercial, there's an additional promise of a surprise. So surprise is immediately a trigger word with children, but then adding on to it, it's a surprise gift. That combination, that phrase together is going to be alluring to most children. I remember being a kid, and anytime there was a surprise gift in anything, I thought it was the best thing in the world. But notice that in order to send the silly rabbit this birthday card, and to receive the surprise gift, you must actually purchase the box of cereal, which totally ups their sales with kids that might not have been interested in the cereal, but that are super interested in the surprise gift. And then notice that in the fine print that the gift is estimated at a mere $5 value, although it's not clearly stated in the advertisement. About halfway through, not even when they're talking about the gift, it says that the gift is estimated at a $5 value. So most of these kids that are watching it probably can't read that, much less aren't even paying attention. So these kids are hyping it up thinking that they're getting this big, exciting surprise gift, when in reality, it's probably nothing to be looking forward to and is only considered a $5 value. Okay, and then part of a good breakfast. So junk food companies get away with saying that their products are part of a good breakfast. In reality, their products are high in calories and low in nutritional value. So Trix cereal alone is not nutritionally qualified as a good breakfast. It only is if it's supplemented with something that truly is a good high nutrient breakfast choice, which is why you see these pictures at the end of the cereal alongside other items like milk or a muffin or an orange that actually would be considered a good breakfast. So all of these ways, these junk food companies are misrepresenting the product that they're selling, which leads to higher obesity in children that are uninformed in watching these advertisements. Thank you.